Hello, everyone. Welcome to our show today called NG 英文. My name is John Drummond, or Yang Haoen.
Hello， 大家好，欢迎回到我们西平方的节目 NG 英文，我是 Angela。
We have a great show for you today with our good friend Adam Mathias, who's known around the Taiwanese community as the man with the plan.
是的，今天我们非常开心的邀请到了癌症研究专家兼美式足球队长 Adam 来到我们的 NG 英文节目，跟大家聊聊他的台北猎人球队，他的癌症研究，跟一路走来嘞他学中文的经验分享。
But before we get to the interview with Adam and I, Angela is going to help us break down Adam's Instagram name. I YOLO twice. So, what do you think YOLO means? Let's find out. So take it away, Angela, here on NG 英文。
好的，没问题 John， 谢谢你的介绍。那没有错，今天嘞我们要来跟各位聊聊 YOLO 是什么意思哦。那现在就请大家赶快把 NG cheat sheet 这个 NG 英文专属的笔记小抄准备好，我们要开始咯。那今天比较特别一点哦，要来了解一下待会在访谈最后 Adam 他讲到的 YOLO YOLO。 那这个曾经在美国风靡一时的 YOLO 它其实是一个 acronym， 什么意思呢？就是把 You only live once 这4个字的第一个字母放在一起。那 You only live once 它的字面意思是你只活一次，本来是希望呢人们要把握时间，但是后来呀就慢慢被社会大众过度使用，变得有点是一种不负责任的借口，觉得哎呀反正人生就只有一次啊，要及时行乐，所以后来它的使用率就变得越来越低，就越来越少人使用了。那其他也是这种用法的，还有我们常听到的美国太空总署 NASA NASA 跟尽快越快越好 ASAP 或是 ASAP As soon as possible， 他们这2个也都是这种用法哦，想不到吧？好啦，那希望以上这些对你的英文学习之路有所帮助。如果有漏掉没有听到或是写下来的也不用担心啦，可以上我们的 YouTube 频道，随时你想要听几次就给它听几次。那如果大家都已经准备好了的话，我们就赶快进入今天的访谈内容，听听 Adam 他的分享吧。
Yeah. As always, thank you, Miss Angela Ma, for that wonderful NG 英文 breakdown. Today, our guest on the show is an American cancer research scientist here in Taiwan, and he is also the captain of an American football team here called the Taipei Predators. So everyone, please welcome my good friend Adam.
Hello.
Boom. Yeah, there we go. You are official. Welcome to the show today here on ICRT called NG 英文.
Thank you for having me, John. Appreciate it. It's good to see you, bud.
Absolutely. So, my man, I know we are kind of now into February, but I want to say Happy New Year to you and kind of Happy Chinese New Year to you. You have been quite a busy boy, and you, from what I've gathered, you have kind of taken the time to work a little overtime so a lot of your employees and coworkers can have time off for the holidays. Was that right?
访谈开始 John 就问到说Adam 他之前是不是为了要让他的 employees 跟 coworkers 让他的员工跟同事们可以好好放假过年，自己就跑去狂加班把其他工作都做完啦。 Adam 说他自己上班没有过年是没有关系啦，因为反正他从小本身也没有在过农历年的习惯，这不是他们的文化，但是他知道对台湾人来讲很重要，所以嘞他几乎整个过年期间All throughout the Chinese New Year holidays 都在工作，帮大家把其他该完成的部分做完，让他的同事可以好好利用这段期间跟家人过年。哇塞，这样的好同事上哪找啊？我们赶快来听听这段佛心的分享吧。
Yeah, that's right. You know, Chinese New Year isn't really a holiday that we grew up accustomed to, right? So it's important for them to be with their families. So every year what I do is I cover the work for my team. I let them go be with their family. I generally work all through the Chinese New Year holiday, so I haven't had a day off in a couple weeks. But you know, it's for them, right? I mean, that's their opportunity to be with their family, and they've earned it. They're hard workers.
Yeah, man, that's very selfless, and I love to hear that about you. So, with that said, what is kind of your work? You are doing, I know, some wonderful cancer research here in Taiwan, but can you elaborate a little bit on that?
前面讲到 Adam 他过年的时候嘞，都会加班让他的员工同事可以安心过年。那到底他们是什么样的一间公司嘞？ 等等 Adam 会说到，他们是在做 cancer research， 在做这个癌症研究的算是 contractor 这个承包商，像药商公司不管大间小间多研发一些他们认为可以去治疗癌症的药，但是可能因为没有办法或是没有设备去测试做实验说看这种药是不是真的有效，所以都会来找 Adam 他们的团队，让他们来鉴定看是不是真的可以使用这样的药物来治疗，还是说有没有需要改善改良的地方。总而言之呢，就是一个以团队合作的方式来为世界上最主要的问题之一找解药。哇，我们这位来宾做癌症研究真的是不简单，赶快来听听他的分享吧。
Yeah, sure. I love talking about my job. I honestly think it's the coolest job in the world. But yeah, I do cancer research, and we're contractors, companies, whether they're very large or very small, the biggest pharmaceutical companies in the world or companies that barely even have a lab space will come up with something they think can treat a type of cancer, but they don't really have the means to test it and see if it works or not. So they would hire my team, and we would test it for them, and we would report back and say, hey, this works really, really well, or hey, you know what, this didn't work so well. We should think about doing this, this, this. So really it is a very collaborative approach to solving one of the world's greatest problems, which is cancer.
Yeah, man. It's so wonderful that you are here doing that. And just thinking about your day-to-day life in kind of the lab and that situation is so unique to me because as we have such a wonderful group of friends here, I love always getting to say that, yeah, that's my homie. He does cancer research. So, yeah,
it's not something that you hear very often here in Taiwan for sure. But
yeah,
I like that.
That's incredible. And then even more cool and kind of the unique things that you're doing here is you are the captain of an American football team called the Taipei Predators. So, my man, I just got to catch a game at the end of last season, and I was thoroughly impressed with, kind of actually how well everything's organized.
上段讲到了 Adam 他们公司是在做癌症研究的，实在是很优秀但是听众朋友你们知道吗？他其实还是 Taipei Predators 这个台北猎人美式足球队的队长哦。这样说他之前很幸运有去看了上一季的一场比赛，而且对他们球赛完整的统筹规划留下非常深刻的印象，所以想要请 Adam 再跟我们聊聊这一部分的内容。那 Adam 说他这支美式足球队呢就像他的家人一样，他们总共大概有50位杰出的球员和一些处理球队上面大小事的助理。那上一场 John 有去看的比赛真的是很精彩的一场，而且呢还是他们台北猎人队历史上第一次打到 playoffs 打到延长赛哦。他说他们的球队真的是蛮 organized 蛮有组织蛮有系统的，而且球员也都各个 determined 意志坚定非常认真的打比赛。那如果你刚好也喜欢美式足球喜欢 football， 那这段内容想必会很合你的胃口哦。
Listen, the Taipei Predators, they are my family. And they are my extended family here in Taiwan. It's a group of 50 spectacular young men and a few ladies as well that assist with the team. And yeah, that was a pretty historic game that you came and watched, actually. That was the game that put us into the playoffs for the very first time in the history of our team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're quite organized, a bunch of hardworking young individuals that are determined. They have a lot of inspiration. They're just amazing family.
That's incredible. So, can you share a little bit, how did you get into playing American football here in Taiwan?
接下来我们要请 Adam 分享他为什么会在台湾打美式足球嘞？这一切的一切是怎么开始的他说他其实本来在美国从小就有一直在打了，后来搬到台湾之后呢，想说要找个 hobby， 找个这个运动嗜好来做。那时候有找到 Flag Football League 这个夺旗式的美式足球，有跟他们一起打过比赛。那后来某天在场上呢，就惊鸿一瞥，发现另一头有人全副武装在打美式足球哇，看到这画面 Adam 他当然二话不说就过去跟他们了解情况，看是不是他也可以加入他们的球队。那当对方说这是要全额自费的，但是谁都可以参加的时候， Adam 他就马上决定要加入他们，到现在已经跟他们一起打了4 seasons， 已经打了4季比赛了，而且今年呢也是他迈入当队长的第3年。
It's pretty funny, actually. So I played a lot growing up. And when I first moved here, I was kind of looking for a sport, something to, a hobby. And I came across a flag football league, and I was playing flag football, and over kind of on the same field, I could see this football team playing in full pads. And so I just kind of went over there and I said, hey, who are you? And can anybody do this? They said, well, we're the Taipei Predators, and yes, anybody can. We have a tryout. You got to buy your own gear. You got to pay your own plane tickets, but we're trying to grow the sport here in Taiwan. And right then and there, I said, I'll see you next weekend. Yeah. And from that point forward, it's just been an amazing, amazing ride.
That's incredible. So how long have you been now with the team? How many seasons?
This year will be my 4th season with the team.
4th season with the team. And you have been the captain, if I'm correct, for 2 years now? 2
years, and this will be my 3rd year as the captain of the team.
Okay, you already, wow, that is, dude, congratulations. That is quite an honor.
It is a lifetime honor for me.
Yes. Absolutely. And so I know you kind of were mentioning that anyone can kind of join, but it is still, it's not, you have to understand the sport. So I know you have tryouts coming up pretty soon, is that correct?
在这段访谈中，我们会谈到这支美式足球队台北猎人 Taipei Predators 他们为期2个周末的球员选拔赛哦。那如果听众朋友们您很有兴趣想要参加，但是对这运动一知半解，怎么办嘞？来，不用担心，一样可以参加哦。Adam 说，美式足球真的不是台湾的运动，除了高雄也有一支球队在努力中以外嘞，他们是这里的唯一一支球队，而且队上96%都是台湾人，很多都是在球员选拔赛上才第一次碰到，第一次拿到美式足球，所以这部分是不需要担心的。那他有讲到，看每个球员积极练球，他们的态度，看到球队的成长，真的很惊人，非常的 amazing。尤其他们以前是从来没有打过美式足球的，能有现在看到这样的表现，是真的很厉害。
We've got tryouts coming up. It's a 2-weekend thing, so we actually did a pre-training camp that was just completed. But really, you don't have to know the sport to try out because American football is not here in Taiwan. We really are the only team. Mm-hmm. There's a team down in Kaohsiung that's trying to get some traction down there. We do what we can to support them, but most of the guys, I think our team is 50 people. We are 96% Taiwanese, and I would say 90% of them pick up a football for the very first time when they come to tryouts.
Wow.
So it is actually amazing to watch their individual growth and the growth of the team coming from somebody that's never touched a football before to learning the game, learning how to play the game, the skills associated with it, but the mentality and the football intelligence that's required to be successful. And they are a successful team. They are a hardworking bunch.
That's incredible, man. And I just feel you're such a coach in my mind, you know, as much as you are an athlete and a player, you have such a winning mentality. And I love that. And I wish you all the best of luck in the upcoming season. And hopefully you guys have another successful one.
Yeah. Cheers, John. I appreciate that, bud.
And can people come? You guys play a lot of home games, but you often play in different locations around Taipei.
前面有讲到人人呢都可以参加台北猎人队的选拔赛，那他们都在哪里比赛啊？ Adam 说他们的主场，他们的这个 home game 通常都是在天母或是台北小巨蛋，不过呢常常也都会去到香港或是大陆的各个城市比赛。他们的这个 league 他们的联盟呢基本上就是台湾、香港跟大陆的24支球队组成的。有兴趣的听众朋友想加入台北猎人的话，就要赶快把握这次选拔的机会哦。
We have home games here in Taipei. They're usually either in Tianmu or they're here at the Taipei Arena. But our away games are Hong Kong or various cities all over China.
Yes, that's so crazy. So you guys, the league is essentially made up of Taiwan, Hong Kong, China, anything else?
Nope, that's it. And it's about 24 teams across Taiwan, Hong Kong, and China.
So cool, man. So,
awesome.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in having some new hobbies and making some new friends, check out the Taipei Predators. Is that right?
That's right.
Taipei Predators. All right, my man. Well, if you don't mind, we can kind of switch gears a little bit because I am so fascinated by your language journey through the football here, through cancer research, and I would love for you to kind of share a little bit about that. So if you don't mind, can we start with what is kind of a day-to-day journey for you within your work with cancer research? Are you using Chinese all the time? Are you using English all the time? Or can you explain?
讲了这么多有关美式足球的事情，那大家还记得我们 Adam 其实也是在做癌症研究的吗？接下来就要问问，他们做的这些研究主要是用英文来沟通吗？还是用中文比较多啊？ Adam 说，全球做癌症研究的人员都有很好的英文能力，都有 a strong grasp of the English language。大部分的研究文献都是英文，所以不管他是讲电话还是写 email， 就连跟台湾客户沟通的时候也都是用英文。不过他也有讲到，跟自己团队跟自己公司每天 day to day， 每天这个日常交流呢，就都是用中文，毕竟全公司上下就只有他一个外国人，而且这样子练中文也让他的每一天都格外刺激，格外有新鲜感。待会大家会听到他讲 so exciting and so fresh。
You know, my day-to-day working in cancer research across the entire world, all the research articles, the literature, most everybody in the scientific community has a strong grasp of the English language no matter what country you're in. So the communications that I do over the phone and through email, even to my Taiwanese clients, you know, that's done in English. But the day-to-day interactions with my team and inside of my company, I'm the only foreigner there. In the history of the entire company, I'm the only foreigner. So everything is spoken in Mandarin Chinese. So it has its challenges, but it's also that's what makes it so exciting and so fresh every single day.
I love that. And I love your mindset for that. Such a winning mindset you have, my friend. Bringing that kind of, oh, this is fun and exciting. And I think, you know, when you're approaching language or anything difficult, kind of going in with that attitude is a really positive thing. So that makes me think also then, you probably know a ton of random words in the medical community, in the scientific community that you probably can impress your Taiwanese friends at the bar with.
所以这样子听下来 Adam 他想必知道不少特别的医学专有名词吧？他说这倒是真的，常常有朋友都会跟他讲说，你怎么都知道一些怪里怪气的字啊？不过这也不能怪他啦，毕竟几乎学校给外国人开的中文课都是在上一些生活用语、生活对话那些的，没有在专门给像 Adam 他们这种做癌症研究用的书或上的中文课。哪天听众朋友你如果在比赛场上或者在酒吧刚好遇到 Adam， 说不定可以请他跟你分享一些有趣的中文专有名词哦。
I mean, yeah, when I'm, you know, working on my Chinese and speaking, you know, often I've had a few people say, you know, the weirdest words, because, you know, there's no textbook out there that teaches somebody like myself medical Chinese. You know, it's how do you know, ask for food, ask for directions, say hello, introduce yourself, you know, the day-to-day conversational stuff. But there's nothing out there that's a medical terminology form of Chinese. There's not a class that I can take. So that part is a significant challenge. But yeah, I mean, that's honestly why I have kind of a funny vocabulary.
Yeah, man. I love it. So can you share maybe any tips or advice with our language learners here on the show?
在这段访谈里呢，我们要来请教一下癌症研究专家，他在学中文的过程中，有没有什么学第二外语的小撇步可以跟大家分享嘞？他说他觉得学语言最重要的一个关键点呢，就是你一定要每天练习，没有其他捷径，就是要每天练。像他因为常常都是 on the go， 他非常的忙碌，所以只要一有时间，就会用手机上的一个语言学习软体来练习单字等等。Adam 说他觉得最重要的部分呢，就是 consistency， 就是这个连贯性、一致性。什么意思呢？就是要持续练习下去，一定要 be dedicated， 要尽心尽力的去学，有问题就问。
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the most important thing with the language is you have to practice every day. You really do. There's no other way to learn it other than just using it. And I have various methods that have worked for me. One of them is because I'm busy and on the go. If I have 15 minutes here, 10 minutes here, you know, 45 minutes here, I use this app on my phone called Memrise. and it's pretty good with just building base vocabulary and just general discussion. I enjoy that. So if I have 10 or 15 minutes here and there, I'll usually try and pluck away there. But I think it's the most important thing is just consistency. Mm-hmm. You have to be dedicated and ask your friends for help. How do you say this? If I want to say this, or just ask your friends.
Yeah, I think that's wonderful you're saying. It makes me also think, are you and your teammates on the football team, are you guys, kind of bantering and talking trash to each other a little bit in Chinese?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That happens. In fact, I have a competition with one of my other foreigner friends on the team of who can learn Chinese the best this year. So there's extra motivation, and we usually come to practice with a few good clicks for each other, and it's actually a lot of fun. So yeah. And they're helpful. Like if I want to learn something or ask them questions, hey man, that's my family. So
yeah, man, I love hearing all that. And I think it makes me think too of, these are all things you're already interested in, and now you just get a chance to kind of get exposed to them in different languages. So you're playing American football, something you love, and you get to kind of learn it now with Chinese. So
pretty special, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty amazing.
So unique. Moving forward then a little bit, do you remember any kind of cultural differences or any maybe funny translations over the years here?
接下来要请 Adam 分享他在学中文的过程中嘞，有没有遇过什么文化差异或是有趣的翻译呢？他说有一次跟朋友在餐厅吃饭啊，他想要请服务生再多给他们一个盘子，但是嘞，他把盘子讲成胖子，让大家哭笑不得，自己也觉得好笑。但是他也有讲到啊，就是像这种时候才会让你真正去练习，去记住学到的字。我们赶快来听这段有趣的分享吧。
I mean, yeah, I've got a few. There's one in particular. One thing that I like to do, which helps me learn the language, is really you have to challenge yourself and use it in social settings, because social pressure and making a fool of yourself can be a very strong learning tool, right?
Absolutely. So, sink or swim, baby.
Yeah, exactly. So. I remember having dinner with a bunch of my friends, a bunch of mutual friends, actually, and that you and I both have, and, trying to practice my Chinese, and dinner had just been delivered, and I look at the waitress, and I'm like, 请给我胖子, and not 胖子. So I would, instead of asking for extra plates for the group, I asked for someone that's fat. And
pung.
Yeah. So to the uproar of all of my friends, they immediately start laughing, and the poor waitress is looking at me funny, and I'm just totally lost. Like, what did I say? I thought I had that right, and absolutely you did not.
I love that, man, and yeah, and that creates kind of little silly moments, and maybe you felt a little embarrassed, but actually you took it like a champ, and now you've kind of learned from that.
Absolutely pronounce that word correct every time now.
That's right,
every
baby.
Single time.
We don't want a fat person. We want plates.
Exactly.
I love it. All right, my man. Well, unfortunately, this show goes by way too quick, but we are coming to the last question here on NG England, and that is, if you could go back in time and talk to a younger Adam, would there be any advice you give yourself on language or life?
最后我们一样要来问问 Adam 他有没有什么话想要跟以前的自己说呢？不管是语言学习方面或是人生路上的建议都好。他说希望自己要懂得感恩，要 be grateful， 要表现出来，而且要相信自己的直觉，自己的这个 intuition， 自己的 guts。 Adam 说常常他都会想太多啊，结果到头来嘞，自己的直觉其实都是对的。所以希望可以跟以前的自己说，相信自己的直觉，对周遭的人事物要有所感恩，这样子就对了。
Good question, John. Yeah, I think the one thing that I would tell younger me is to be grateful, express gratitude. I think that's one lesson that I learned growing up as like through the young adult into the younger professional and into my current age now, is just be grateful for the things that you have. Trust your intuition. Really, I have my personal issue is I think too much, and I can get lost in my own thoughts and not actually act. And usually my intuition or my gut is actually the right choice. So trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your instincts, and be grateful for where you are, and trust the process and the path. and that's it.
Well said, my friend. I think that's going to need to turn into a book at one point. I was feeling quite inspired right there, and making myself think. I'm quite in my head a lot as well. So, and oftentimes, my gut is correct.
Yeah.
What's the science behind that, bro?
Yeah, I think it's just that we have good intuition, buddy.
We do, right?
Yeah.
The years of evolution have served us well. All right, my man. Well, the last thing I want to share is, can anyone find anything about your football team online, or can they find more about your life on social media?
So the football team first, the Taipei Predators, we've got a fan page on Facebook. We've got about 5,000, 6,000 followers now. We've also got an Instagram account, Taipei Predators. And then for me personally, I YOLO twice on Instagram.
I YOLO twice. Ooh, we might have to teach you guys what YOLO means on the show. YOLO, you only live once, but Adam is saying he does it twice. My man. All right, dude. Well, thank you for making some time for us, and I wish you all the best, and I will come out and see a football game very soon.
Cheers, John. Thanks, man.
All
Great
right,
to
brother.
be here.
That is our NG Ingwen show for today. We hope everyone enjoyed listening to that. Don't forget to connect with us on Instagram or Facebook. You can search NG Ingwen, or you can search NG English ICRT. And make sure to tune in each week, Wednesday morning from 6:30 to 7, and Wednesday night from 9 to 9:30. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
好，那我们今天西平方的节目 NG 英文就到这边告一段落啦，感谢大家的收听，别忘了到 IG 搜寻我们的粉丝专页 NG 底线 English 在底线 ICRT。那大家也要记得每周三早上6点半到7点，或是晚上9点到9点半，把广播调到 ICRT 频道 FM 100，准时收听我们节目哦。那也欢迎大家上网搜寻西平方的攻其不备课程，或者是到我们西平方的官网多读一些有关 NG 英文的专栏文章，看看在 NG 英文里面的专栏有没有哪些是大家可以吸收学起来的一些小 paper 哦。我们下次见了，拜拜。